Hello everyone, I hope you all are fit and fine in your homes, and I'm very happy to see your performance in test. Most of the students did wonderful work, and in our previous video we have started a new chapter, tissue. So let's continue with the chapter. Now we are studying about plant tissues. And tissue, what is tissue? Tissue, it is a group of cells having a common origin and a common function. And plant tissues, they are of two types, meristematic tissue and permanent tissue. So let's study about meristematic tissue. See, meristematic tissue, it is also called meristem, and its cells are called meristematic cells. And the region where meristem is present, it functions as a growth region. And the cells of meristems, they divide continuously and they help in increasing the length and girth of the plant. See, it is a plant tissue, and cells, they have cell wall. So cells, they are thin walled and compactly arranged. See, compactly arranged means there is no intercellular space between the cells. And cells, they are spherical or polygonal in shape. And the cells, there is no intercellular space. And nucleus, it is large, and cytoplasm is dense. Means the cytoplasm of meristematic cells, it is dense, and vacuoles are absent in meristematic cells. See, meristematic cells, they grow and divide repeatedly. So meristematic tissue, it takes part in growth by formation of new cells. See, plants continue to produce new leaves, stem, branches, flowers, fruits. So they are formed by meristematic cells. See, on the basis of their position, meristematic tissue, it is of three types. And what are the three types? Let's study. See, apical meristem, intercalary, and lateral meristem. So these are the three types of meristematic tissue: apical, intercalary, and lateral. Now let's study about different types of meristematic tissue. So meristematic tissues, they are of three types: apical meristem, intercalary meristem, and lateral meristem. So let's study about apical meristem. See, apical meristem, it occurs at the growing tips of stem and roots, and depending upon its occurrence at the root and stem tip, it is called root apical meristem and shoot apical meristem. And apical meristem, it produces growth in length of root and stem. Now, intercalary meristem. Intercalary meristem, it occurs in intermediate position at the base of leaves, base of internodes, or below the nodes. Now see, nodes and internodes, what are these things? Nodes, from where leaves and branching twigs originate, and internodes, the distance between two nodes, called internode. So node and internode. And intercalary meristem, it helps in growth of leaves and internodes. So this is the function of intercalary meristem. Now lateral meristem. See, lateral meristem, it occurs on the sides, both in stem and roots. Okay. And lateral meristem, it is of two types: vascular cambium and cork cambium. See, cork cambium is present beneath the bark, and vascular cambium, it is present in vascular bundles. And vascular bundles, what are? Vascular bundles, xylem and phloem. And we will study about further in this chapter about xylem and phloem. So lateral meristem, it increases girth of the stem and root. Means it increases diameter of stem and root. And cambium, what is cambium? Cambium is the region which is responsible for growth in thickness. So these are the three types of meristematic tissue. Just now we have studied about meristematic tissue. So let's study about permanent tissue. See, in meristematic tissue, we have studied that new cells are produced by a meristem. They are initially like meristematic cells, but slowly they grow, differentiate, and mature into components of various permanent tissues. Here I have used a word, differentiation. What is differentiation? It is the process by which meristematic cells take up a definite shape, size, structure and function. And meristematic tissue, it acts as a parent tissue from which other tissues develop. And permanent tissue, what are permanent tissues? They are plant tissues where the cells have lost the ability to divide and have assumed a permanent shape, size, and function. And different types of permanent tissues are found due to differences in their specialization. See, permanent tissues, they are of two types: simple permanent and complex permanent. And their cells may be living or dead. Their cells can be thin walled or thick walled. And thickening also, it may vary, means thickening may be regular or irregular. So cells of permanent tissues, they may be living or dead, and the cells have attained a definite shape and size which do not alter afterwards.